everyone, my name is Joey Turner and I'm the lead pastor of Generation Ministries, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the vision of Generation Ministries for the next few years. As you may know, Generation started out just a couple of years ago as a local youth group here in New Covenant Church that was reaching out to about 40 to 60 junior high and high school students. Well, since then, over the past couple of years, Generation has grown into a movement of young people that is literally sweeping across the city of Houston. The vision that Christ has laid upon Generation Ministries can be summed up in two words: to take over. And as you may know, just a couple of years ago, we started Generation School of Ministry, which is a full-time school and internship that seeks to train young ministers in worship, evangelism, pastoral leadership, administration, and missions. Our hope is that we can fulfill the command of Christ in Matthew 28:18 and 19 to go and make disciples of all nations by deploying these young ministers around the world and employing them in the local church. In years ahead, we hope to see anywhere from 60 to 80 interns come in through our doors every single year. And of course, we already see the need arising to build dormitories and to build a full education building to be able to house and hold these interns. So we're hoping in the years that you will be able to help us with those needs. New Covenant Church is planted right in the heart of Humble Independent School District, which is currently the fastest growing school district in the state of Texas. And as you may already be thinking, this of course gives us, a junior high and high school ministry, tremendous opportunity to reach the numerous thousands of young people in our area. We seek to do this by starting campus ministries that are led by campus pastors. And what we're hoping to do with this ministry is start local worship gatherings in high schools and junior highs in every single high school and junior high in our area. These junior high and high school campus ministries will of course provide our many young pastors with an opportunity to extend their influence, and for Generation Ministries to reach out in a way that we never could if we were to stay confined within the four walls of our local church. So we are literally expecting to plant a campus ministry in every major school in the area, from Humble to Kingwood Park, to Atascocita, to Huffman, to Spring, to Aldine, to New Caney, and the list goes on. These services will include preaching, worship, and a call to repentance, and we're hoping to see the lives of young junior high and high school students transform through Generation Campus Ministries. Generation Ministries also has a strong conviction for prayer. We have therefore sought to deploy prayer groups on every single local campus in the area. These prayer groups are led by Generation students and seek to pray for the needs and pray for revival in the schools. And we're hoping that through prayer, these schools and these campuses will literally be turned upside down for the gospel of Jesus Christ. Generation Ministries also had a really exciting opportunity come knocking at our door in the fall of 2007, when we were provided an opportunity to place Generation Ministries on Kingwood College and reach out to college-age students. We were so excited to see that we had an open door to actually go and worship and preach the message of the gospel on a college campus. And we are not willing to stop there. We have now since started a ministry that we are calling the Generation College Mission, where we are wanting to go and start ecumenical Bible studies and worship gatherings on local colleges and universities throughout our city. As we've already started at Kingwood College, in January of 2009, which is just a few months away, we're going to be starting a worship gathering on the University of Houston in downtown Houston. And we're not going to stop there. In the fall of 2009, we're going to start a worship gathering on North Harris Community College. And then we will go on and on from there. We will hopefully extend it to San Jacinto College, to the local Lone Star colleges in that network, to Rice University, and ultimately to Texas Southern University. We are literally expecting to see Generation Ministries take over the college and university campuses in the Houston area, and hopefully in Texas, the United States, and the world. And last year, Generation Ministries held an event that we called The Awakening down in the sanctuary of New Covenant Church, where we saw over 700 young people come and gather for worship, for the proclamation of the gospel message, and for a call to repentance. And this year, we're going to continue The Awakening, and we're actually going to continue it on into years ahead. And we're hoping to eventually hold our Awakening gatherings in Turner Stadium, right next to New Covenant Church on the Humble High School campus. That stadium literally holds thousands of people, and we're hoping to see thousands of young people gather in that stadium for the same thing. One of the convictions of Generation Ministries is what we call missional living, which basically means that we believe that we should live the mission of the gospel in all areas of our lives. We seek to embody this conviction through community mission and international mission. In the community, we are currently trying to develop a hospital ministry whereby our young ministers can go into hospitals and counsel and pray for people that are in need. We are also hoping to start neighborhood restoration projects whereby our students will go into neighborhoods and clean up and proclaim the gospel message through acts of service. On the international front, we are already going this year to Guatemala, to India, to Africa, and to Scotland, and to Sicily, where we will be deploying our young ministers and our young people to the four corners of the earth to preach the gospel message through drama, through worship, through preaching, and through the interpretive arts. We are hoping to see Generation Ministries extend further and further every single year in their influence on the international front. Another aspect of Generation Ministries is the Anthem Worship Band. Anthem is led by Pastor Jared Miller. Anthem seeks to train and develop young musicians to use their gifts and talents to worship God. And currently, Anthem is in the studio recording their first full-length album. And what we hope to accomplish through this album is to give people a snapshot into the heartbeat of Generation Ministries in the way that we pursue and worship God. Anthem is already in high demand from local churches and ministries all around the city. People are literally seeking their gifts and talents to come and inspire them in worship. We know that this album will be a great resource and a great tool to place in the hands of people and will hopefully inspire them to worship Jesus in the way that we have here.
Let me tell you something. Generation Ministry!
Generation Ministries!
Generation Ministries!
Generation Ministries!
Generation Ministries!
Generation Ministries!
We'll take over!
We'll take over!
We'll take over!
We'll take over! Generation Ministries will take over!
Generation Ministries will take over! Oh my goodness, Generation Ministries is taking over.
We are hoping that New Covenant Church will partner with us to see the Great Commission fulfilled. And as we all know, Christ not only commanded us to make disciples in every nation, but he commanded us to be witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. And we're hoping that you see that we have a vision for our Jerusalem, which is here in Humble, Texas. We also have a vision for our Judea, which is Houston, Texas, and the university systems surrounding the city. We also hope that you see that we have a plan for our Samaria, which is the United States of America, through urban mission. We also hope that you are seeing that we have a plan to take the gospel to the four corners of the earth. But we want you to know that we cannot do this without your help, and we want you to partner with us in seeing this vision become a reality. And ways that you can practically get involved right now is to help us in raising money for our missions trips, and of course to get on board with the building fund, because you see right now Generation Ministries is literally filling up our current sanctuary, and it's just a matter of time before we run out of space. So please partner with us in making this vision become a reality.